Happy hump day as we roll into the weekend, and thank you so much for joining us here on Morning Rush and making us a part of your morning routine. Now, by now you are doing the final, whatever it is, last minute running around that you need to be doing in the house because you need to be out the way at night time. Make sure everything is in order. You are finishing off your breakfast. You are putting on your shoes. Please make sure your shoes are polished if you're going to school, eh? Don't make people laugh at you for nothing. You are making sure you've used your roll-on, all right? Now, before we get into entertainment for today, because it is a Wednesday, Zuri Africa Zimbabwe is holding a pageant on the 29th of October at Talent Village, and Zimbabwe will be crowning one contestant who will represent the country at the Africa Grand Finale on the 21st of December 2022 at the Super Bowl Sun City in South Africa. If you want to be part of the local audience, now all you need to do is answer a very simple question. We ask you questions every week. Today, the question is, when was the first Zuri Africa Zimbabwe Queen pageant held? When was the first Zuri Africa Zimbabwe Queen pageant held? And remember, when you answer this question on our platforms, the Zim Papers TV Network Facebook page or at ZTN Prime on Twitter, at ZTN Prime on Instagram, remember to include the hashtags hashtag Morning Rush, hashtag My Culture, My Pride. That's hashtag Morning Rush and hashtag My Culture, My Pride. When you answer the question, when was the first Zuri Africa Zimbabwe Queen pageant held? Now, my guest today is a young woman who has made it her mandate to entertain us with one of the biggest entertainers around the country. Of course, she does have her own group going, but when she's not doing that, we do see her on the biggest stages around the country. Her name is Mary. Mary, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Candice?
I'm good. I see you've brought your mbira. Does it have a name?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't have a name.
The audacity. Trying to lie to me. It's a beautiful instrument. When did you get it?
This one I got it 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Have you grown attached to it?
I'm so attached to it.
And
I
yet you
love
can't
it.
name it. I'm joking. Mary, tell us a little, just give us a little bit of background into who Mary is. Where did, not I was born in Timbuktu in 15 million years ago. Just a little bit about how you became artistic.
Okay, so my name is Mary Anibal, of course, and I'm a singer-songwriter, mbira player. I also play hosho. I dance sometimes.
Sometimes. It's good enough.
So professionally, I started music after high school. That was in 2016. I started off as a session artist.
What's a session artist?
Sorry?
What's a session artist?
Okay, like doing BVs for different musicians.
Right.
Exactly. So I started working with the likes of Flame B, House of Groove, now Culture House, yeah, Trust Samende. I've worked with Anatanda Meads, I've worked with G Fingers, I've worked with Pastor Josh Keys, a lot of artists, Mbeu and Brian K, a lot of people. Lost count.
All right, you said out of high school.
Yeah.
So in high school, were you involved in any arts and cultural activities?
That's when I started to play mbira.
So you learned the mbira in high school?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But high school, that's teenage years. The mbira doesn't seem like a cool instrument. What drove you to it?
So my music teacher was just like introduced the mbira as a module. Then I was like, what's so different about this instrument? Because you find out people were running kuma instruments like my piano, my guitars, and then I was like, okay, I just want to be different. Let's find out.
Right.
And here I am.
Wow. Okay. How did you get your foot through the door? Because a lot of people, will be wondering, how that happens for them because they struggle with just breaking through the industry, even just working with people. What was the first thing you did to get into the industry?
The first thing was I started off singing in church because I have parents who are noimba and stuff. So mukuimba mom church we got exposure. So my sister was singing with Matthias Mary. She's still singing with Matthias Mary. But then she started singing with Matthias Mary. And then Vango did you find at Bendam studio to know did out 20 kids actually. She was doing PVs for Flame B. And then Vango teaching by Saragimba, and then we sang together. And that was the breakthrough.
Do you remember what that song was?
Yes. It was song of Flame B, we overcome by the blood of the Lamb.
I didn't say speak it to us. I said sing for us the chorus. Name Mary.
We overcome overcame by the blood of the Lamb.
That's fine, that's for you. What was that first experience like for you in a studio, recording studio, and finding yourself on vocals with that you hadn't, doing something you hadn't planned to do?
Honestly, I was shocked. Okay, Shatuitika. That was the feeling, but yeah.
And then
so
Pawakazoen's was song
radio. I was shocked. Kati mama, come and hear this. So yeah, I would have written. And I still do that even up to date.
Right.
Yes.
You still get very amazed when you hear.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah, I still do that.
Do you ever get used to performing?
Yes, yes.
You do?
From the session, and my sessions are Nishita with different artists. Right now I'm working with Japres as a backing vocalist. I get a lot of experience and growth as well. So I'm always on the stage, traveling and seeing different people, different cultures and stuff. Yeah.
What is the first thing you do before you get on stage? Well, no, the last thing you do before you get on stage, and it's showtime, the lights are on, cameras are on. What's that last thing that you do before you step up?
I pray. I pray. Because me say fanani. So I just pray, good I'm about to do this. I know you did it before. I know you can do it now. So help me.
Now, you and your sisters also sing separately, just as a group. Afrofusion. How is it working with your sisters? Oh, wait, no, first, are they older than you or younger than you?
Yes, they are all older than me.
How is that?
So I was just the baby. They did Zambira and stuff, but marriage happened. So the elder one day, you know, my songs, and then Mwachon and Day, Soprano, Dinga Dinga. So Tish was Rana Tikangwati song 1, 2, 3, go. It was natural, but most of the times the older one would write songs, then I would find way kushiyisa mumbira, kuti she make a sense, so that the Afrofusion
would you not be stopped mid-session?
Of course, you get that because you don't think it. You'd get that. I would get that a lot of times. But didn't
it frustrate you?
It does, but I'm still getting used to it even up to now.
Mary,
sisters will always be sisters.
As a female in the industry, what would you say is a big win for women right now?
The big win is vakadzi vashoma vari kutora, especially this side of genre yatikuita Afrofusion or world music, depending on kutoda kuitora say vakadzi vashoma vari kuitora, and I'm so proud kuti in the world vashoma vakadzi vanoridza mbira, so there's still room for each and every woman, my upcoming vari established already, because you always find your spot in the market to do whatever you'll be doing.
Mary, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Candice, for having me.
Here's a look at Mary in action, guys.